got cupcakes here. What? GrubHub! An extra 5.8 miles? What? How is that? No, it's not. Because I'm taking this downtown. This is all on the way. That's weird for you to say that. Trying to talk me out of it. He wants me to go to Andrew first. Over here, and then come back here to the Pete's. Can I jump to that? Ooh, I'm gonna jump to that. So I'd have to take a chance, or I gotta zigzag across the county back and forth. Those are my two choices. Oh, good God. Shoot, GrubHub, this is lousy. 4 miles each way. GrubHub of the three doesn't seem to give a F where you are inside the zone. You can be anywhere in the zone and you can get that job offered to you. GrubHub doesn't give a F about it. There we go, DaveDashTV. We're out here trying to have fun, make a little money out here in this gig economy, doing some DoorDash, Uber Eats, and GrubHub deliveries. Got a fresh tire plug in my rear tire. That's one of the things when you're out here Dave dashing, you run over a lot of stuff. For example, I ran over this staple. Ooh. How's it going? There's probably a hole made up of 2 tiny holes, right? Woohoo! We got her. Gonna go out here, see if we can make a little money, have some fun. You know how we do. I still got low fuel light from yesterday. I was able to do 10 deliveries yesterday after my low fuel light came on. And I used 15, I went 15.6 miles since it went on. So we'll push it another 4 or so, maybe try to get another delivery out of it before we go and get hit by these gas prices. Come and check it out with us. DaveDashTV. All right, DoorDash, let's get you going. I can do my regular lunch rush today here in Santa Cruz, California. As long as the tire holds air, I can do it. And I got the patch kit and everything with me, so if I need to stick another plug in it or something like that, I can. I'm ready. I'm ready. Coming into the hot zone in Santa Cruz. All right, Uber Eats reminds me I don't have my helmet on. Here we go.
Connected.
GrubHub. Let's hit the hub. Always takes about 17 extra clicks to skip this thing. All right. We're in the triple aptness, as it is here on DaveDashTV out here in Santa Cruz, California. I liked that yesterday where I was really trying to take the shortest routes possible. I mean, I got lucky that I got a lot of offers for it. And, ooh, you know what I did that helped? And I stayed more in the Capitola area. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Capitola, Aptos area was working out. Okay, we got a Uber Eats offer here. Let's just pull over and take a look at it. Easy, don't honk at me. 7.1 miles for $7.56. Ugh, that was kind of crazy. But I'm not going to take this offer because it's going up to Scotts Valley, and it's exactly what we don't want to have to do. It's getting McDonald's from the Scotts Valley McDonald's, which is 8 minutes away at least, and way up the hill. So Sorry, I'm not your guy. Let me get away from Santa Cruz. It'll make me less likely to get those offers. Luckily, it was an Uber Eats offer, so no pressure. No pressure, you know. It's civilized on Uber Eats. All right, so we're actually about to leave the downtown hot zone of DoorDash, and we're gonna go across the wilderness, which is the dead zone, the internet dead zone, and we're gonna make our way to the Capitola hot zone. That's the plan, people. I think I'm even gonna pause my DoorDash as I drop into the true gully of despair, where you can actually get a DoorDash order, but the signal is so bad that it just texts you a message saying you didn't get it in time, or go to the restaurant, and then another one comes in a couple seconds later saying you didn't say it in time. It won't even show up on your screen, your map here, as an order. So here we're good. Here we're okay. Here we got 5G and a bunch of bars. Here is Taqueria Agave. But this hill I'm about to go down right in front of me, I won't be able to get an order. Alright. I'm leaving it on because Taqueria Agave would be happy to give me an order for breakfast burritos. I'll take it. So here we go. I gotta get ready to pause. I'm gonna pause orders. Alright. We'll pull out the other side of this hill and we'll unpause. I'm telling you. It's better this way. Yep. Almost out of the total dead zone. There's another one over in Aptos by the cement ship that I discovered when I got stuck at Castelli's Deli for too long. Alright, we're resuming our dash. We should be able to get orders now. Woo-wee! Alright. We've now pushed our low fuel light 17.7 miles, and we're still looking for our first order of the day. Stay tuned on DaveDashTV. Also want to add that, of course, I picked a staple out of my tire this morning, and so that was and I got to plug it. So I'm riding on that fresh plug in the rear tire. Yes, that is that a real Grom or some kind of Grom clone? Kawasaki something or other. That thing was tiny. That guy looked like a bear. Hee-hee. At the circus. Okay, we got ourselves a GrubHub offer. Ooh, okay. $10.89 GrubHub offer. It's for 5 miles, but and it's going back to Santa Cruz. So I just rode over here to get a ride back to Santa Cruz. But $10.89 for 5 miles. I'll take it. If I have to get gas after this, I have to get gas after this. All right, let's get our DoorDash paused. Crucial, because we're not trying to have to decline DoorDash offers just to do the right thing. I've now used 19.4 miles of range since I cleared my trip meter when my low fuel light went on. 19.4 miles. It's a half mile to the pickup and 4 miles back to Santa Cruz for the drop. So it'll be around 23 or 24 miles on there when we get there, which is about when we should definitely be thinking it's gonna really be empty soon. So this should be kind of gripping. Will we make it to the drop? Oh, that's the content we need. I should always do this. I should just be the The guy who's always on the end of his gas tank. On DaveDashTV. Nothing but cakes.
Arrived.
Hi, I got the Andrew T. GrubHub order.
Okay.
Good? Thank you. We got cupcakes here that we don't want to dump over. Interesting challenge. They're standing up tall. I think I'm going to go ahead and go for my cup holder bag. You know what I'm saying? Because they're a little bit too... I'd smush it up. What? GrubHub coming in with a double it up? For sure we will. Go to Pete's Coffee. An extra 5.8 miles? What? How's that? No, it's not. Because I'm taking this downtown. This is all on the way. That's weird for you to say that. Trying to talk me out of it? No, I can do that anyway. Alright, so we're going to go into the... Oops. We're going into the cup holder bag. With these cupcakes. Cups. See what I did there? Alright, so we're going over to Pete's now. How nice. I like to keep this item centered. Alright. Now I can go right here into the footwell on the Liberty Scooter, which is a real live thing. Did I lose an important receipt? Yeah, let me put that in there. All right. Is that the problem? Is that it wants me to go to Andrew first and then come back? Because that's kind of wild. I think that is it. It wants me to go to Andrew first. Over here, and then come back here to the Pete's. Can I interrupt that? 10:54 pickup here. Can I jump to that? Ooh, I'm gonna jump to that. All right, I don't know. I think I can do that. 10:54 pickup. The only problem is if Pete's isn't ready, because it's only 10:29 right now. So Pete's isn't expecting me, except to come back. Oh, good God. So I'd have to take a chance. Or I gotta zigzag across the county back and forth. Those are my two choices.
At the next light, turn left.
Pete's can be slow AF. Too. So, yeah, they'll stand there forever getting a bag ready.
2 lanes to turn onto 41st Avenue.
I hate it, but I think I'm gonna drive this one to Santa Cruz and then drive back here to Pete's. Shoot, GrubHub, this is lousy. Alright, I'm complaining about GrubHub right now on DaveDashTV. Alright. That's what we're doing then. We're going to go drop off these cupcakes in Santa Cruz. And then we're going to come back all the way to SoCal. 4 miles each way. to pick up the Pete's Coffee. All right. Of the food delivery apps, I would, if you described this scenario to me, I would say, was it GrubHub? And you'd be like, yep.
Use the right lane to keep right to merge onto CA 1.
Because GrubHub is the one that would pull this move on you.
Right.
GrubHub of the three doesn't seem to give a F where you are inside the zone. As long as you're inside the zone that you're allowed to deliver in, you can get an order from anywhere. Whereas our buddies over on Uber Eats and DoorDash are excellent at getting you jobs that are right next to where you are, where you're the closest one. Like, that's an important part of their selection process, that you're the closest one to the job. GrubHub doesn't seem to give a F. You can be anywhere in the zone and you can get that job offered to you. Happens a lot. And then all the other two apps, DoorDash and Uber Eats, seem to do a pretty good job of making sure that if they give you an add-on, it's super convenient to you. Because they, again, care about where you are relative to where that order is coming from. Because they care about that. Whereas GrubHub doesn't give a F about it. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I gotta be learning something here. And learning that when you get an add-on and it seems like automatic, of course you should take the add-on. It's gonna it's gonna work out. The app is smart enough to know that you're the right guy to take this add-on. What I need to learn, what I need to have learned, is that that may be the case with apps other than GrubHub. Because GrubHub doesn't give a F about where you are. So I learn these things, and then I try to take the opportunity to share them. Because I'm thinking that my audience is somebody who is maybe me 7 months ago, getting into this. Is it 7 months? I started in August. 7 months. That's all we got experience-wise over here on DaveDashTV. So consider the source, my guys. Says we're half a mile away. I've pushed my gas tank now 23.4 miles into the low fuel light challenge, which has been continued here on DaveDashTV.
In half a mile, turn left.
So, I mean, basically we could run out of gas any time now. Oh, it's gripping. What will he do? Nice. That car is slammed. I don't know how you keep those panels nice. Maybe they weren't as straight as they look just flying by. I suppose I could go to the gas station. And pay $5.29. But let's see if we can get this drop anyway. I might have to get gas before I can get back to that other half. Oh yeah, I gotta go all the way back to Pete's. I don't want to run out of gas on the freeway. And I gotta take the freeway between here and there. I mean, I don't gotta, but... And I could actually take my time and just say, hey GrubHub, this is what you get. I'm hypermiling on the back roads. You're the one who...
Left, then arrive at your destination.
You're the one who thought this was a good idea. Is this my spot? Yeah. Let's get in.
Arrived.
We're not gonna stumble on the step today. I see it. Okay. So it's on the second floor. Cup. Oh! I gotta be quiet. There's a dog. Real tough dog up there. Shh. I'll be quiet. Oh, shh. Hopefully I'm in the right building. Oh yeah, we're good. Alright, yeah. GrubHub, I need you to understand. We're doing the best we can out here, but you should give a darn about where we are in space-time and offer us the jobs if we're the guy for them. Don't you think? Now, it may just be that they actually do a decent job of not saturating the area and therefore need me to be the guy because they just don't have as many guys and gals out here dashing about. But Sarissa, not today. Tried to get me the other day on DaveDashTV. So the Piaggio Liberty Scooter has an underseat storage area. I've got the air compressor and a jump starter there. Got my tool roll here. I have this stuff to patch the tire. I have fuses. And now we can keep the extra cup holder within. Oh yeah. Alright, so we are crawling back to Capitola, back to Bay Avenue, Capitola. I'm at 24 miles on the thing. I'm gonna go ahead and crawl on SoCal. Oh, there you are. You told me. I'm gonna remember that message. Alright, so we got a fresh tire plug in the back. We're taking an alternate 10-minute route instead of the 8-minute route to go on back roads. We're at 24.2 miles of range since the low fuel light came on, and the serious low fuel light came on too. It was like 8 miles after it flickered for one time and then went back to 1 bar. Check out that episode of DaveDashTV. It's called Low Fuel Light Challenge. And you're actually in the to be continued episode right now, but I think this one is more about how GrubHub doesn't give AF about where it's sending us. Alright, so I'm slow rolling back to Capitola to pick up this Pete's Coffee. At least it'll put me back in the Capitola area, which is where I preferred to be. I wasn't thinking I'd be going back and forth, but I was thinking if my rule is 2 miles for a delivery, what I'm really saying by that is if it takes me out 2 miles and I got to come back 2 miles, then I'm okay with it. So that means I'm okay with 4 miles. So going from Santa Cruz to Capitola and Capitola back to Santa Cruz, 4 miles, as long as I'm carrying a delivery with me or going to get one, is acceptable under my larger definition of a 2 mile order. Yeah? That's part of the stuff you get here on DaveDashTV, me conceptualizing the stuff that's going on up in it. All right, ooh, I shouldn't be in this lane because I don't want to go on the freeway. And I shouldn't get myself hit by a car that's coming in this way, but they're not. And I got the green light. Okay, I want to crawl down SoCal because I can go lighter on the throttle over here because I haven't flatted out on gas yet. And if I do run out of gas, I'd rather run out on this street. I mean, there's a freaking gas station right there. $5.39, $5.69, $5.89 were the credit prices. $5.89 for premium on SoCal Drive, Santa Cruz, California. I will attest. Alright, so let's see how far we can go. I do have 750 milliliters of gasoline fuel in a small orange can on the side of my scooter. And if this thing goes, that's what's going to happen. Alright, we're already paused on DoorDash as we're dropping into the valley of the shadow of death. So we're pushing this gas tank. I used to get 25 extra miles off of it when I was doing Scooter Cannonball. And when I was doing Scooter Cannonball, it was almost like full throttle the whole time. So to be sipping the way I've been sipping, I might be able to get another 5 miles out of it. How far does it say it is to this pickup?
Starting route.
2 point.
Use the right lane to take a slight right turn onto SoCal Avenue.
2.1 miles. I think it's going to get me on the freeway. Alright, it's going to get me on the freeway, so stay tuned to see if we flat out on the freeway.
Use the right lane to take a slight right turn onto SoCal Avenue, then turn left to merge onto CA1 South.
You know what, I'm going to flip it off and just go straight on, stay on SoCal. I can go this way as far as I want. It's on you, GrubHub. You don't want to give a AF, I won't give AF either. So instead of getting on the freeway for 2 miles, I'm going to go on SoCal Drive for 2 miles. There's another gas station I could pull over, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm on the job. This one's gas prices are evil too. This one says $5.75, $5.95, and $6.15. With a green $6.95 for diesel. Got to round those up, by the way. 616 for unleaded premium. It's gonna hit 666 pretty soon. It was foretold. Biblical edition. What is that? Is that a... What's Yamaha's little scooter called? Oh, I'm blanking on it. Vino! That's what it is. Alright, let's see. We have made it through the Valley of the Shadow of Death, and we're into the Capitolo hot zone now. We still got 2 miles to make it to Pete's Coffee. We're at 26.2 miles of range, extended into the low fuel light challenge. Day 2. We might have to go just all the way to a whole nother episode. This thing might last forever. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, green light. Gonna have to use a little throttle. Got a gentle uphill going on here. Yeah. When I was on Scooter Cannonball, that was my strategy. I had this scooter with a 1.3 gallon gas tank, and I had gas cans attached to the sides of my milk crate over there. And I would ride and ride and ride and ride until my gas tank just went and I'd have to roll to the side of the road. And then I had a siphon tube that I would drop down into the tank, so I wouldn't even unattach the tank from the side of the milk crate. Just leave the tank there, just open the top, drop the siphon tube in, put the other end, I had a clip so it would clip onto the gas tank, and I could give it a couple pumps with the little pump thing that was in the middle of the tube, and then I had a valve where I could let the fuel flow in, and I could step back, and I had a thermos that I would pour myself a cup of coffee as the fuel was passing down the tube, and I could sip my cup of coffee, and by the time my coffee was done, it was done transferring the fuel into the tank, and I would keep going, and I could do that and then go ride more, it was about 85 miles, and then I could fill up again, and then I had to find a gas station on that next stretch. So that was my strategy for extending my gas tank and being somewhat trouble-free on the road. Once I was siphoning that second can into the tank, I knew what was left of that gas tank. I had to find a gas station, or I had to make it in that day. And we were doing over 500 mile days, so sometimes I had to actually fill up my gas tank and my spare cans twice during the day. Usually I just had to do my tank and my cans once. I had to find one gas station, and then maybe I had to find a second gas station for a super long day, and at that gas station all I had to
Pass this light, then at the next one,
all
right.
I had to fill was my main tank. I didn't fill my spares. I waited until the next morning to fill up.
At the light, turn right onto Porter Street.
All right, we took the long way to get here, GrubHub. How you like that? We took the long way. That's what you get, but you shouldn't have been having me do this route. Nobody should be doing this route.
Turn right into the parking lot.
It was on me, I accepted it. And I kind of even understood it at the time. No, to me, I was thinking, okay, now you're going to Pete's, then you're going to pick it up. Anyway. But I could see that it was an extra 5 miles. Alright, almost to Pete's. It's going to say about 28 on the clock if I can make it. Meaning 28 miles of extended range overtime. Low fuel light challenge overtime. So yesterday my low fuel light came on right after the first delivery, and then I was like, let's see how long we can make it last. And then the next pickup, when I went out to pick up, once I picked up the food, when I got back in the scooter to go drive to the drop-off, my low fuel light was off, and I had 1 bar back. And I was like, yay! And then I made that last for a while, like almost 10 miles. And then my low fuel light came back on, and then I started my trip meter, and that's the one that's up to 28 miles. So you could say like
Turn right into the parking lot.
almost 30 miles of extended range since I first saw the low fuel light.
You've entered the parking lot for your destination.
Oh, there's Vespa's out today. I think we're going to do some Vespa parking only over here. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Ooh, I like your headlight. That's cool. I like your little red hits on this thing. What is it? It's the same engine as mine, so it's probably a Sprint. Is that what it is? Is that why it's cool and has a racy headlight? Definitely the wheel difference is the big one. So, yep, it's a Sprint. Sprint 150. Cute. I love that Nardo gray color on vehicles. Alright, GrubHub. That's what you get. Alright. These guys. Maybe the bag's here since I'm semi-late to the pickup. Hey! We got a bag with cups in it for sure. Alright, I'm gonna go for between the leg on this. 28.2 miles of range right now. Turn off the engine. Save fuel. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Not me, not me. Thanks. Volkswagen, cool guy.
Pass this light, then at the next one, turn left.
Oh, I don't want to get on the freeway. I don't have to. This thing's right over by the hospital. If I run out of gas, I'll be a lot happier on the side of SoCal than I will on the side of the freeway. 2.2 miles to the drop. 28.5 miles of overtime listed on my
Turn left onto SoCal
tank.
Drive.
28.6 miles since we went into double secret low fuel light mode. Alright, she's cutting out. I'm trying to go up this hill. That's it. I'm out of gas. Alright, let's see if we can roll in.
At the light, turn left onto 41st Avenue.
Right in here. Alright. We are out of gas on DaveDashTV. We got this GrubHub in the bag that didn't give AF that it was sending me from here to there, back to here. That bag was sitting there waiting. Might have been waiting earlier. Alright, we got our spare tank here going in. It'll get us to the next drop and the gas station. Easy. Yeah, alright out there in DaveDashTV land, if you're thinking about using your scooter for some of this, you gotta get yourself a little spare gas tank. Am I right? It's inside of Marshall's. You can leave it register 10. Okay. We're back. Still got a low fuel light. I don't actually know if I turned it off then on again. Sometimes if I leave the key on, here I'll turn it off at this red light, turn it back on and see if it gives me one bar of fuel or if it's still low fuel light. Let's find out. Alright, keys out. Alright, back in. Nope. Alright, the 750 milliliter wasn't even enough to show up as 1 bar of fuel. But we know it's there. And the scooter is going instead of not going. Yeah, it was on the last bit there. Alright, we'll get it in there, and then there's a gas station right there too. Oof, it's one of the expensive ones. Maybe we'll go, I don't know where we can find a better gas station. We gotta try though. I don't think I can pay those prices on the corner here.
You've entered the parking lot for your destination.
Alright, 1111. Make a wish. DaveDashTV. Don't drop your hat. Alright, we gotta go to gas station for show. Next stop. So
Arrived.
register 10.
What's the name, sir?
Luis G. Says I can leave it.
Yeah.
Register 10. Thank you. Alright. Let's go unavailable on GrubHub. Alright, we are off the apps and headed for gas. So this, I suppose, officially concludes the low fuel light challenge. I can say that when I first noticed the low fuel light in the last episode, I was at 17,555 miles on my scooter, and now I'm at 17,595 miles on my scooter. So 40 miles I was able to do after my low fuel light first came on. Alright, we're pulling in at the pump. Wow. 535 for 87 right now here at this pump. I'm supposed to be able to use my Crimson card soon. I don't know if I can. Let's see. Never tried. Ooh. Alright, I'm buying gas with my Crimson card for the first time. I saw a message come out from DoorDash today saying that they'd give 10% off no matter where you bought the gas if you paid for it with your Crimson card. So we'll see. Here I go. It's got money on it from yesterday's dashes. Alright. We're gonna go over a gallon here today, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Alright, let's go deep. Let's see how much gas we can get in here. Ooh, this thing has a trickle mode. I love that. When they don't just have to blast. Oh! Keeps taking more and more, a little bit at a time. Alright, that's pretty much brimmed. What a waste. That's a real fill up. Let's see the damage. A gallon and a half. $8.35. Shit. Oh, pardon me. Shoot. Crimson card worked. I have to remember to do that. Shoot. 10% off on gas? I hope so. 83 cents back, thanks. See who gets us first out here. There we go, Senor Chilequiles. That's right across the street. And we're staying in basically the same neighborhood. 3 mile offer for $8.50. You know we're liking some of that. We just gotta go right across the street to Senor Chilequiles. Alright, so I should accept the offer. I'm gonna go over here to my trip B and I'm gonna zero it out because I just bought gas. Alright, so we'll keep track of how many gallons or how many miles we can go on this tank of gas. Because I filled the heck out of it just now to make sure it would be full. I think I gotta go in this way for Senor Chilequiles. It's one of these here. There it is. Alright. Stuck in here behind your sign. Although I'm nervous about where my tires go now. They seem to be good at finding things. I rolled over glass on my front tire and took a staple in my rear tire. We'll be waiting at Senor Chilequiles right now. Me and the Senor That's my order. How you doing? I'm good, thanks. I'll take that order for you. Woohoo! Dave Dash got a full tank of gas. About to drop this DoorDash down here by the harbor. Hopefully get another order right down here. We'll give it a few minutes of waiting if we need to. Booyah. Hey, I got another order. L&L, I figured it's a double. 2 pickups at L&L. And then we got to take the drop-offs. Where's that second one? Up to the college. The second one's up to the college. First one's look like more in the Nobel area. All right. Well, we're here, right by L&L, so that's the thing. It's the only L&L in town. And people at the university just can't resist it, so that's what you get. You get L&L orders out here. Alright, let's go get it. L&L double. You too, man. Let's get dropping!
518 Meter Street will be on the left.
Yeah, it's in here.
518
There it
Meter
is.
Street on the left.
Dirt road here. It says there's steps going down to a door. That's where he prefers it to be left. The University of California, Santa Cruz up on this hill. It's real pretty up here. And the college is split up into, or the university is split up into a bunch of different colleges. At the good drops, the college kid is out at the little roundabout waiting for you. At the bad ones, you gotta go find them. Let's see which one this is. It looks like a roundabout one. Hopefully my guy will be right here.
Turn left to stay on Stevenson Circle, and you will arrive at 1150. You have arrived at 1156 High Street.
I'm at the turnaround for Stevenson. You know, Andy wants their L&L. Maybe this is my guy right here. My guy, Andy? Yeah. Sweet, let's hook him up. It's the only L&L in town. I'm sure it's going to be worth it. You bet. You too, pal. Alright, so we've had a pretty good day so far. We got the tire we got to fix. It's holding air. So far, so good. We got to discover that we can do about 40 miles of extended range when our low fuel light first comes on, if we really hypermile and push it. We got discovered that GrubHub doesn't give AF about where you are located when it sends you an order. And even add-ons, you gotta be sus that they're gonna send you someplace a long distance. Even add-ons aren't even perfectly well coordinated. We learned that gas is way expensive and that if I have to put a whole gallon plus fill my little spare can, it can be over $8 for that fill up. I've got my trip odometer keeping track of this fill up. I filled it up extremely high, all the way to the rim, basically. And I'm planning, I think, on trying to let this one go all the way until it runs out of gas. So we'll see what the total full range is with this current tank. It's already gone 15.1 miles so far, and it still shows itself as being completely full. So, good job, Piaggio. Alright, let's drop down Bay Street. We'll be back on mission. See what our next offer will be on DaveDashTV. We want to be wasting our gas when we're in the hot zone, so we'll probably just find a little spot to pull up. McDonald's parking lot's looking pretty good. No need to go rolling around wasting gas at these prices today. Not while we're in a war, I don't think. Even if you're on a scooter getting the kind of gas mileage we're getting. Doesn't make sense to be rolling around wasting gas. Alright, we'll just hang out here till we get another order. Just a couple blocks down the road. Gabriela. Thanks, bud. Killer property. Jeez. Yep, there we go. Five Guys. Where is that? Alright, it's a Five Guys order going up to the university. And it pays alright. So we're going to take it. We're going to cross our fingers and we're going to hope that DoorDash finds us another order going up to the university. I could leave the other apps on and see if one of them would give me an order going up to the university. Maybe we'll do that. We'll just take a chance here and see if either of the other apps give us an order telling us to go up to the university.
Here you go, sir.
Thanks.
Good tips. Got that number 8 and all that?
Yeah. All set. Take it easy, guys. See you next time. I've arrived at Crown Loop. Looking for my guy Orion? All right. Getting that. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. How are you doing?
Doing great.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Enjoy. DoorDash paid $8 for me to take that one burger up here. The kid only had to tip me $1.50 for that to be a $9.50 order. $8 DoorDash. Even DoorDash was giving me $2 a mile almost on that one. Right on. Can't complain too much about that. I had a survey yesterday whether I was satisfied or unsatisfied about how much I was getting paid. I would say I was okay with that one. Would I like to not be way up here right now, and more ready to get another order? Yes. But it is downhill from here, so. Hey, and the guy added another $1 tip. Way to go, kid. $10.50. Bring one burger up the hill. Good job, kid. Hey, thanks. I got a DoorDash for Raj Beer. That's the one. Okay. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Got it. Thank you.
Happy day.
You too. Thanks.
100 feet, turn right.
Burger King dude, doing a great job here. Keep it up. You're gonna run this place someday.
Turn right.
There's my guy waving me down.
East of Mission Street.
Thanks.
David.
Raj something. Raj Beer.
Yep.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Great, thanks. Let's get your food out. I think I get a PIN number from you.
You need a pin?
I think so. Yeah.
5318.
Get your drink out.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, thank you.
You make videos or something like that?
Yeah, I got a YouTube channel
Oh, really?
for my
Which one is it?
for my delivering. It's called DaveDashTV. My name's Dave.
D-A-V?
DAVEDASS.
Dave's?
Dave Dash. Just wait. Take that S off. You're almost there. You put an S in the middle. Take that off. Dave Dash TV. Try that. Search that up. Is this YouTube you're looking at?
Yeah.
All right, put a space and then try the TV. And then hit search. See if it'll happen.
Show?
No.
Show?
It should show up.
You wanna try?
Well, I'll try.
Uber Eats as well?
That's me. You'll be on tonight.
Huh?
You'll be on tonight.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why why is this language changed? Did you know how to change the language? I don't know how it's. I don't know.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
Is it on your whole phone or just
change,
on your whole phone or just YouTube?
No, just YouTube. I just see in the morning, but I tried to change. I don't know.
I don't know. Somebody's
I think this means subscribe.
I think so too.
No,
Take a risk.
thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. All right, bye-bye. Good. Yeah, watch a video. Hey. That's what's up. DaveDashTV. Building our fan base here in Santa Cruz County. Who wouldn't want to see themselves getting their food bag? Maybe a lot of people. Oh well. That's good. Found my tire patch. It's looking good. Looking real good. Alright, here we go. This is what we're talking about here. This is like an excellent, ideal order for me to get right now. Because I'm pretty much winding down. This says I'll deliver it by 1:57 and I need to be done by 2. So that's perfect. And it's basically heading over towards my house. It's a double. It's from Round Table Pizza, which is right over here, and I've sort of just parked over here because I didn't feel like cruising around. And it's $19.50 for 2 to take me back home. So let's pick that one up for sure. Oops, Round Table Pizza. Maybe I should take my pizza bag. Yeah. Yeah, they got a couple pizzas for me. All right, $19.50 to finish off the day. That'll make it look like I made a few bucks. Solid. Thank you. Yes, please. Aaron is the name I have.
Aaron M.
Yeah, Aaron M.
Yes, there you go. Thank
Thank
you.
you. I'm not gonna take my whole pizza off there. I could just use my cup holder bag for this. Otherwise, I gotta take the whole pizza off just to get in. But now we've got the alternative pizza. I guess I forgot to tell DoorDash that I was thinking about being done after this. Taqueria jalapenos for an add-on for another half mile, 6.6 of a mile. Yeah, we can do that. All right, so we're getting a nice little triple to finish our day off here. Come down Franklin Street into the parking lot. There will be visitor spots on the left where you can park. Take the stairs by the visitor spots up to the 2nd floor and head in the direction of the pool towards 52. Alright, I don't see any of that yet, so let's go around the side of the building. Visitor spots to the left, steps, 2nd floor, and head in the direction of the pool. $52. Well, she wrote me some notes, so thank you for your help.
Really good notes. She gets the name for the name.
Some other people get real confused, do they? Man, the pool looks terrific.
55
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you get the name for the day.
Thank you. Alright, I think we're going to the Pupuseria on Ocean Street. Alright, let's get this last pickup today. Danny D. Thank you.
Morrissey Avenue.
Right there is fine, thank you.
You're welcome. You got a PIN number for me?
2826?
2826?
Yeah.
Love it. Thanks. Take it easy. Let's hand it to ring camera. Ring camera. Hi, I got food for Danny. Yeah? Awesome. You're welcome. Take it easy, guy. Alright, so according to my dash summary, I was out here for 2.5 hours, dashing for almost 2 hours. I also did a couple of GrubHubs. I made $61 doing 9 deliveries on DoorDash and $20 on GrubHub, so we'll call it 81. And what did I say that was? Time-wise? Okay. So 81 for 2.5 hours. Let's do that math. Alright, 81 divided by 2.5 equals $32.4 an hour, my guys. That's a good day. Just getting out here for a couple hours, putting together 2.5 hours, putting together 81 bucks to take home with me. I mean, I spent like 8 on gas, but that's all right. $32.4 an hour. Thanks for coming with me, where we have discovered that, GrubHub doesn't give AF about where you're located, even if you're doing a low fuel challenge day 2. So you can still do pretty good out here if you're taking orders and making good choices. So thanks for coming with me. Subscribe to the channel. Join our growing subscriber base. Mwah, we love it. See you next time. DaveDashTV.